Alright, well I don't know if ghosts are meant to be able to do that. Well, it finally happened. Epic actually killed a mode. I didn't think they had it in them. But why did it have to be one I cared about? Take him, not me! Delulu is one of the biggest surprises to come out of Fortnite's 2025 lineup. In case you're clicking on this video wondering just what the crunk of Fortnite Delulu is, I understand it does sound a little like a venereal disease. Let me explain. Delulu is essentially the classic Battle Royale game mode, but everyone is evenly spread across a map with a faster storm and the major addition of proximity chat. Now, if you know me, you know I like my games with some good old-fashioned prox chat. Why did he do that? A proximity chat battle royale is such a simple idea that I'm honestly surprised it took this long for them to try it out. This is such a unique blend of gameplay genres that I really think only Fortnite could pull off. Delulu launched in September of 2025 with a content creator early access day, which I missed. Yeah, so it just so happened to line up with the week that I was in the United States on business, and the hotel Wi-Fi was not doing it, so I just played Suika game on the Switch 2 instead. You know what? I probably had just as good of a time. A couple of weekends later, I finally decided to give this mode a shot, and I was pretty immediately hooked. When you're not being called racist and homophobic slurs, you can meet some really awesome people on this mode, and I did. I genuinely made a couple of new friends through Delulu. Now, I'd like to introduce you to my alter ego, the morally ambiguous British beatboxing Joker. Pretty much the entire bit is hitting the boots and cats emote with the most stupid Joker combo ever, and playing the Jonkler beatboxing soundboard. The first night I played, I spent 4 hours straight doing this stupid Jonkler bit, and people loved it. Wars were ended, nations were united, world peace may have just been achieved, but the UN isn't responding to my emails. This mode is like a ray of sunshine that showed me that, yeah, the community can seem bad, and yes, there are some obnoxious edgelords.
That guy was just saying the M-word like 2 seconds ago.
Man, the foundation really fell off after chapter 3. But there are so many kind, funny, awesome people that I would have never met if not for Delulu. Delulu was originally designed to be a 2-weekend deal, but with the launch of the K-pop Demon Hunters collaboration, it was extended through to the end of 2025, and then further into 2026 with Winterfest. Over the months, it got some genuinely cool updates and additions. My favorite feature is the Ghosts, where after death you can talk to your fellow dead, continue conversations, confront those who wronged you, or beg for forgiveness. You can also send updates that, unlike the Reddit upvote awards they're named after, actually grants tangible rewards that might help you in life. There's also exclusive items like the Friend Zone bubble, I think we've all been in one of these before, plus some small features like changing moves across the map, all leading up to that very last weekend, where I brought the Jonkler out of the vault for one last night of pure Jonklin. My main inspiration for making this video was that on the very last night of playing, I met a very sweet woman that told us that she started playing Fortnite because of Delulu. And that really got me thinking. There's a whole community of people who came to Fortnite because it's the place with the funny proximity chat with Battle Royale. And after just a few short months, it's gone forever, and those people have no place to go because they sure as hell won't be playing no festival jam stage. Yes, Epic have already said they have more social games in development. Delulu was an experiment. But how do we know that these modes will capture that same appeal? Also, somebody recognized me in my final game, and that was pretty swag.
Oh my god, super Jakus. Oh my god, super.
I think I know you. I watched a couple of your videos. I don't know if I'm a big fan yet, though.
Don't let it go to your ego, Jakus. Now, don't get me wrong, we always knew this was going to happen. It was made clear at the start that this is a limited time deal. But deep down, part of me always thought Epic would change their minds and just keep it around. Delulu already had the limiting factor of only being available on the weekends, so why not just keep it at that? It keeps people coming back because there's already limited availability. It's like those things they used to do, what are they called? Some kind of limited time mode or something. I don't know. It's almost like they work. And there's something really special about Delulu that no other game mode really has. There's a level of community and shared experience that quite literally cannot exist in something like Battle Royale, at least not to this scale. It takes me back to the introduction of cars in 2020, where people were setting up taxi cab services to get around and gas stations to fuel up, a mini community experience in the middle of a match. While I'm sure that was partially born out of a desire for connection due to the shared experience of the wonky knee epidemic, Delulu is the shared experience, and that's so important. In an era where online gaming is often defined by toxicity, high-level competition, and algorithm-driven outrage, the kindness and connections formed in Delulu have been such a breath of fresh air. Don't get me wrong, there is the element of betrayal. That's a core part of the experience, and it can be both funny at both ends, and sometimes a little annoying. But for every 3 of those, you get one beautiful, harmonious game. Delulu asks players to slow down, not to the extent that it's boring, Party Royale exists for that, but for the shared experience. Without that pressure, something surprising happens. Players start helping each other for no reason. People emote back. A grand old time is truly had by all. The final Victory Royale, which awards a really cool looking umbrella, is awarded not to whomever gets the most kills, but by whoever happens to be the last to leave the rave in the storm. Always an exciting moment. These moments matter because many players in the modern day are exhausted by these live service dopamine burning experiences. You know, you see these people that say they're burned out of things that should be leisurely, like video games or scrolling through short form content. Delulu offers a space where you don't have to perform, you don't have to hit Unreal, you can just come and go and make a couple of friends. And sure, you have single player games for that. I love me some single player games, but in the online gaming space, besides maybe like Mario Kart or something, you don't see that often. The connections formed in Delulu may be brief, but they're genuine. You might never hear another player's voice again or know their real name, yet you still share something real, a mutual respect in a digital space that often forgets it's actually populated by humans, not just funny characters that you shoot at in one pump. These fleeting interactions mean everything, and maybe that's why Delulu resonates so deeply with me and so many others. Because in a decade defined by noise, Delulu reminds us that sometimes the most meaningful experiences in gaming come from simply being kind and having fun together.
Everyone wake up, did you hear the news? Fortnite got rid of Delulu. What kind of sick joke is that? I was having fun, now you're never coming back. Every day I wake up and I miss you. I'm lost, I don't know what to do. Heartbroken, yeah, it's got a crack. I miss having you in my proximity chat.
Or maybe we all just like LARPing. I don't know. Humans are complex creatures, what can I say?
Why so serious?